morning, traders. How are we? Today is Wednesday, the 31st of May. And as always, guys, we will look back at yesterday's trades. We'll look at today's potential trades, and we'll look at the important news for today as well. So let's get started. It was a tricky day yesterday. So in the morning was a tough morning, but then we finished strong yesterday afternoon. So let me explain what happened. So our first trade from yesterday was Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, and we were looking to sell this pair. Okay, so it's in a downtrend, obviously. Yeah, it broke this important zone, quite a few days ago. And we were just looking to take price lower, guys. All right. If I zoom out a little bit, you'll see I've got a higher time frame target down here. This 800. Okay, so we've still got a bit more room to move into as well. But yeah, we were looking to short it for all of those reasons. And also look at the candles. Look at all of these candles. Very important to read candles. Sellers, 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 sellers. Yeah, sellers in complete control. Let's drop down to the H1 because that's my entry time frame, guys. And this was like crazy price action. All right. So, what we were looking for was a break of this level, guys, because I like to be with H1 structure. All right. And then price was, kept hitting this level. And then eventually we got a break. Okay. So you could have entered on this candle. Yeah. You could have entered here a sell, but would it have made sense in terms of risk to reward? And as you can see, it started to move down. I thought potentially I've missed this trade. No problem. I'm okay with that. But then price come hurtling back up. And, we got this reaction here. So I started entering this trade at this level. Okay. I put this trade in my VIP Discord. If you're interested in that, guys, check it out in the video description or join our free Discord and you'll know more. So started entering here, guys. All right. So let's get rid of this. Started entering here, put my stop above here. At this point with this candle, I'm thinking, okay, we could be potentially wrong here, but you need to have your level at where you are wrong. Okay, if it doesn't hit that, you are not wrong. Okay, and then sure enough, price has a big reversal candle and comes shooting down, hits our first target here where I've closed 80%. Okay, that's how I roll. And now I'm going to leave 20% to run. Okay, so there were lots of candles you could have got in it. You could get in on this trade. There was this one, when it retraced this one, arguably this one. And now we've had that CPI data. And then look at this price action. Yeah, so it's almost, ranging a little bit now, guys. But our bias is still to short this pair. So good trade on Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. The next one from yesterday was this Aussie dollar against the US dollar. Let's move this grey zone across. Okay. Let's start with a day chart to see why we were trying to short this pair. And it's quite obvious, guys. The whole world, as soon as we broke this support level, everyone's been interested, in shorting this Aussie dollar, US dollar. I've been shorting it up from up here, just so you know. Okay, so yeah, we're just looking to short this pair, guys. And then we had a bit of a retrace and then, just to take price lower again. So yeah, that was the idea. If we look at the weekly chart with this one, it's quite important. We've got lots of free air. I love free air. Yeah, this could potentially be a target down here, guys. But I would generally go for the next piece of, a psychological level. So I'd probably aim for here, 6,450. Okay, so yeah, trying to short it down to that level. Let's look at the H1 to see if we had an entry. And I didn't actually trade this pair because unfortunately I was in pound US dollar, which cost me money. But, it was a similar principle, guys. We wanted to be with H1 structure. Okay, soon as we get this break of this level here, you could enter here. Okay, you could wait for a retrace, enter in here, you know, and then again, it manages to test price all the way up here, but you are only wrong if it breaks this. And then we have another candle here that we could have got in on, you know, and take price lower. So yeah, this candle you could have entered on. This candle, you know, arguably this candle, yeah, and it still looks like it's going down, guys. Yeah, we're still looking for shorts. But yeah, would have been a good trade. Only just. You would have been sweating it up here, I assure you. Okay, what else were we looking at? Euro Aussie dollar. This was trade of the day for me. Yeah, this is a thing of beauty. If you can find trades like this, trade them. All right. So why do I like it so much? Let me explain. We was in a downtrend. Okay, and then it broke. Yeah, once we break these highs, yeah, we're in an uptrend. We're getting higher lows, yeah, higher highs. Okay, that is an uptrend. And then what I love about this trade is the fact that it retraces into this area here, because this area is beautiful value. Okay, and when I mean value, I mean the trade has, you know, lots of room to move into. Price is cheap here. Yeah, you know, if you enter here, price is not cheap. You enter down here, price is cheap. Really try to understand this idea of value, guys. We need value for our trades. It gives us an excellent risk to reward and usually produces good trades. And I also like this. What was once resistance here, yeah, if we pull it across, becomes good support. So resistance, resistance, breaks, support. Yeah, these is also my bread and butter, guys, this. Yeah, and then price just shot up. Look how aggressively that shot up. And it shot up like this because that represents value. Okay, so yeah, we were looking to to buy this trade. Okay, and buy it we did. So on the H1, guys, what was I looking for? So as you know, there's no secrets to my strategy. I'm looking for H1 structure break. Okay, and you know, we get it here. Yeah, we get it all the way up here. Once we break this high here, yeah, we then have, it hasn't made lower lows and we've got higher highs. So you could enter up here. Yeah, the risk to reward isn't great. You could wait for a bit of a retrace back down to here. Could have entered here. And surprisingly, you know, it came all the way back down to here. But you can also enter here. Okay, but we like to wait for a reaction, at least a green candle. And I'm going to do a vid today in my VIP Discord about building a trade. So if you built this trade, yeah, and then, you know, let's say you entered here, here, and maybe even here, and then finally, when it does go up, yeah, to your target, you have had a fantastic trade on this trade, and this trade. Okay, so think about building trade, not just I enter, I stop loss, take profit. No, you build a trade because you're never going to get the perfect price to enter. Yeah, this is not the perfect price to enter, but you want to not miss out on the trade. This, I thought, would have been a perfect price to enter, but it's not. This, the last low, was the perfect price, but we don't know this. So build a trade. But anyway, guys, yeah, great trade. Yeah, come back up to our target. Yeah, great trade. I love this trade very much. Good trade, guys. Yeah, I'm still in this trade for 20%. What else was there? Yeah, then we get to the pound pairs. These were naughty little children. Yeah, these didn't behave themselves. So what are we looking at, guys? So pound Canadian dollar. Yeah, we were looking to, you know, short this pair. All right, so price was in an uptrend. And as soon as it breaks these lows, okay, I'm interested in shorts. Okay, carries on down. We found ourselves in a bit of a range. Okay, I thought we could come down, you know, at least to the bottom of this range, if not further. But then yesterday, the pound just got so much strength yesterday. Yeah, it was like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime. And who's to say he's not in his prime now? But yeah, you know, it just so much pound strength yesterday. Yeah, unexpectedly. There was no news. It wasn't news driven. So, you know, now arguably we've broken this high. We have a higher high and potentially could look for buys, but not yet, because there's also this level here. So, yeah, I was looking for shorts yesterday because we had this, you know, these candles, bearish candles, and just thought we could come lower. If we look at H1, I didn't actually enter this pair. Okay, but I was in a trade from this from a few days ago. But I didn't enter it yesterday. So this level became important through here, guys. Yeah, if this level held, which it was looking like it was, you know, we got this big bearish candle again. I still thought we could at least make it down to here, but then bang, look at the strength the pound got. Yeah, that has moved, you know, from down here, 6,800 to 6,900. You know, it's like moved 100 pips. Yeah. You know, and basically, guys, we're wrong when H1 structure is wrong. Okay, so, you know, once we get a break of this grey zone through here with this candle here, you know, not really interested in this pair. Yeah, and then sure enough, I mean, it's been going up ever since. So I actually got stopped out of this trade from a few days ago. I've been in it since then. But yeah, pound strength came from nowhere. You know, difficult trade. I didn't enter it again, but yeah, difficult trade, guys. And the other one, pound US dollar. This was also a naughty little boy. So if we start with the day chart, this is still potentially a trade though. But if you bear in mind yesterday, you know, this candle wasn't here. Okay. So I was looking at this, yeah, downtrend. Okay. Breaking all of these lows over here, all this important support. And again, if you look at the candles, yeah, if we zoom in and look at the candles, bearish, and even the wicks on these green candles are bearish. Okay, and then bang, pound strength we got yesterday. I still think this is a good short. So H1, how did we trade this pair? Well, again, my strategy is no secret. You know, there's a little few more intricacies to it, but generally, yeah, I'm waiting for a break in H1 structure. So as soon as we broke down here, we broke these lows, even these lows through here with this candle, yeah, I got a bit of a retrace and I entered around here with this pair, looking to take it lower. All right, put my stop above here. And then bang, that pound strength, you know, from here, you'd be thinking happy days. Yeah, this is textbook entry. And then just the strength of the pound, you know, totally took me out. I'll be interested in this pair again if we break this low here. Yeah, because then again, we'll be with H1 structure. Okay, so yeah, pound US dollar. Yeah, we got, you know, stopped out. I got hedged. And this is where I'm looking to exit my hedge at this orange line here. Okay, guys, those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed yesterday's recap, maybe you took a few of the trades, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button if you're enjoying this vid. Yeah, help support the channel. Merci beaucoup. Right, trades for Wednesday, the 31st of May. The 31st is not easy to say. Yeah, before I show you the trade ideas, guys, just a few things. Let me tell you what our channel does. Firstly, we've got a free Discord. Yeah, you can come join it. It is totally free. We've got, you know, trade ideas, knowledge, indicators, useful links, loads of cool stuff in the free Discord, and like-minded traders. Also, guys, we've got VIP Discord. You do have to pay for this one, but you have access to me throughout the trading day. You can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. You get exclusive content throughout the week. And you also get access to a performance coach and, like-minded traders. So, yeah, come join one, if not both of them. Secondly, guys, we also do a mentorship program. If you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. Thirdly, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, we also have YouTube membership. It's only a small amount of money. You get some cool benefits to joining, and it shows your support, guys. So yeah, come join that as well. And finally, guys, don't forget our live stream every day, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready. They are my fuel. If you're interested in any of these things, they are all in the video description and on our channel. So check it out. Right, guys, trade ideas for Wednesday, the 31st of May. Get my teeth in. False teeth. Getting old. Right, guys, so Aussie dollar CAD is a trade, is my first trade idea. And I'm just going to show you something quickly here. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, yeah, this daily candle has broken these lows, which tells me that that's a continuation of the downtrend. All right. Whereas, Aussie dollar could also be a trade idea. Aussie dollar, US dollar, it's a very similar, highly correlated trade at the moment. But with this trade, it's hitting into this area, these last lows. So we could get a bit of a reaction here. Okay. We might not. It might just shoot through the lows and carry on. But for those reasons, Aussie dollar, US dollar is potentially a trade, but I prefer Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar because it's broken those lows. All right. This hasn't broken those lows. So my first trade idea is Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. All right. And we are, if we look at the weekly chart, actually, because this gives us the confidence to keep going with this pair. If you look at the weekly chart, guys, yeah, downtrend. Okay, bit of room to move into, I think, down to this 800 psychological level. I love a psychological level for a target. And we've got this super big bearish weekly candle. Yeah, that is very bearish. Okay, no bottom wick, really. That is just sell me, sell me. Okay, and then if we go down to the day chart, like I say, we're clearly in a downtrend as well. Okay, you don't have to be Warren Buffett. That is in a downtrend. And we got the break. Yesterday's candle broke these lows. That's why I prefer this over Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, and it's already coming down. We might have missed a trade, guys, but that's what I'm looking at. If we look at the H1 now, because this is my entry time frame, this crazy candle is that Australian CPI data. All right, so pretty crazy at the moment. But I like this level. I mean, we've got a couple of ways we can trade this now. So ideally, price, retraces back up into this grey zone. Because we've got a real, it becomes value here, okay? And then we can start shorting this pair. I would also put a grey zone through here. Okay, let's include that. Yeah, I would put a grey zone through here. When I say a grey zone, it's a support and resistance zone, those of you that are new to the channel. So it could retrace from here. Once I get a bearish reaction, I'll look to short it. Or it could retrace up to here, unlikely with the way this price action's looking. And then we take it lower once we get a bearish reaction. Okay, that bearish reaction is important, guys. If I'm looking to sell a pair, I want to see bears and sellers enter the market. Yeah, it's totally logical. Okay. So we need to see sellers enter the market. Finally, we could trade a break of these lows. Okay, let's move this a little bit lower. We could trade the break of these lows. The problem with trading breaks is this. Yeah, let's say this happens. Okay, you've got all that, and then we get a break here. The problem with this is once we get a break, we can, the entry's easy, but the problem is where do you put your stop? You know, you realistically have to put it up here. And then all of a sudden, this is your risk. Do you know what I mean? So it's difficult, yeah, to trade a breakout in that respect. What you can do is build a trade. If this breaks, you know, enter 20% here, 20% here, 20% here. Maybe it comes back up, maybe it doesn't, you know, and then try to take it lower. You can build a trade. All right, but Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, we're looking to short this pair. Euro pound. Okay, so euro pound is the next one. We're also looking to short this, guys, because this, you know, has broken the lows on the day chart. So this was an important support zone. Once it broke this, yeah, we've been in a downtrend. Okay, and you can argue, guys, this has been, you know, a flag pattern. Okay, yeah, a flag pattern is basically this, guys. You get a downward movement, you get a bit of a, you know, a descending triangle, yeah, and then you can trade the break of this to the downside. Okay, so that's one of the patterns. I've put some patterns in the free Discord, guys, so check them out. So yeah, that's what we're seeing. I'm seeing a couple of things, but generally it's in a downtrend, you know, also a flag pattern. But the most important thing is this candle has broken these lows. It's broken out of this area of support. And this was good support, this zone. Okay, but it's broken it. So again, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see my target. I think we can, you know, look for shorts back down to this level here, this 8,600. I love a psychological level as much as I love Gal Gadot, aka Wonder Woman. All right, so we can short this, guys. Entries, you know, has the bus left the station or the train? I'm not sure what the saying is. Anyway, but, you know, structurally, we're in a H1 downtrend still. Okay, so again, a couple of ways we could trade this. Yeah, price could retrace up to these last highs here. Okay, we get a bearish reaction, we can enter short. All right, or, you know, like I say, the train has left the station. You know, once we get a break of these lows, yeah, price breaks these lows, we get a confirmation of trend continuation. We enter, put our stop above here and look to take price lower. Yeah, I just like to be with that H1 structure, guys. Okay, so let's see what happens with this one. A third scenario is this, guys. Yeah, it gets a bit of a bounce off of this level. Maybe it only bounces halfway up. Yeah, we can enter shorts here. Okay, put our stop above here. But this is the area I want to hide behind. I want to hide my hedge, my stop. Okay, but euro pound, we're looking to short this one as well. There's one more trade. Before I show you my last trade, guys, again, if you're enjoying this analysis, enjoying my trade ideas, I give you them every morning, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button. We've got free Discord, VIP Discord, we've got a mentorship program, YouTube membership, and we do live streams every day except Friday. Okay, so guys, yeah, come join some of those cool things. The last trade for today is this, pound US dollar. And basically, guys, I need a break of structure. So what am I seeing with pound US dollar? So we were looking at this from yesterday, guys. All right. So price is coming down. We're in a downtrend. Price had a bit of a push up. Okay. But all I'm seeing, when we get a bit of a push up like this, all I'm seeing is this becomes a cheaper price. It becomes better value to short. Simple as that. Yeah, the more it retraces, the better the value. So although we have had, you know, quite a bullish candle here, yeah, it just represents value. Okay, so I'm still looking to short this pair potentially back down to this this level here. All right, because we're still in a downtrend, we can still follow the structure down. All right, but what do I want to see? I want to see this, guys, this H1 level through here. This will be a nice trade for me. Yeah, you can see there's been a bit of support through here, but if I get a break of this zone, yeah, so prices come up, we're in a H1 uptrend, we're starting to see lower highs. Yeah, if price then breaks these lows, we are then seeing, you know, lower highs and lower lows. I'm all over this trade. Yeah, I will start shorting it. Okay, so if we get this H1 structure break, I will start shorting this pair and taking it lower. All right, but we need that structure change on the H1. All right, guys, so those are my trade ideas for today. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you have, subscribe. Let's take a look at the news now. Okay, guys, so news for Wednesday, the 31st of May. Overnight, guys, you can see we had that CPI data come out. I don't know why it's give it a 2-star rating. I would say this is 3-star. Any CPI data at the moment is 3-star. And that was better than expected. But Aussie dollar has just whipsawed. It didn't really give it the Aussie dollar strength. It just whipsawed. So that's the reaction we've seen so far. And then also overnight, we had Chinese manufacturing PMI, which was, you know, a lot worse than expected. So this can be negative for the Aussie dollar because China and Aussie dollar have some, you know, trade links. If we then follow down, guys, the first piece of news we're interested in today is this. At 8:55, London GMT, coming out of the euro, we've got German unemployment change. Okay, so this is really going to move the euro if it's far better or far worse than expected. If we carry on down, what else do we have today? Oh, yeah, we've got, German CPI. Again, CPI figures, really important at the moment. You know why they're important, because inflation is disgusting at the moment. Please lower my mortgage. So 1 o'clock, London GMT, we've got German CPI. And 30 minutes later at 1:30, we've got GDP coming out of Canada. So all of these GDP figures are going to have a big impact on the Canadian dollar. So must keep an eye out for this as well, guys. Same time, we've got the head of the ECB, Lagarde, speaking. When she speaks, she can move the euro. And then finally, guys, the last piece of news today is this. At 3 o'clock, London GMT, we got job openings. So again, this could move any US dollar pair. So lots of news today, guys. So must be aware of that if you're in any of the pairs that the data relates to, all right? I hope you have a great trading day. Come join me for the live stream, 8 a.m. New York EST. See you then. Get your questions ready. Adios, amigos.